Hey guys, today I would like to show you a trick that utilizes a deck of cards. And now I'm gonna give the deck a couple of shuffles, okay? A couple of riffle shuffles and a couple of overhand shuffles. Okay, and now I would like a spectator to select a card for me. But since I don't have a spectator here, I will just pick a card by myself. Okay, so let's say the spectator picked this card right here, and we'll take a look at this card, which is the Ace of Clubs. And what's amazing is that this is a red back deck of cards, but what's a coincidence is that the Ace of Clubs is the most unique card in this deck. Why is it a unique card in this deck? Because all the cards has a red back, but the Ace of Clubs happens to be the only blue back card in this deck. And you can have the spectator examine the whole deck, that there's no duplicates. There's you can see the Ace of Spades, but there's no Ace of Clubs in this deck. Okay, so this is the trick. Let's get into the explanation. Okay, so now let's get into the explanation. For this trick, you're gonna need an ordinary deck of cards, and you're gonna need a card from another deck, okay? And in this case, I'm using a blue back card, okay? But you can use a red back, but not the bicycle rider's back, okay? You can use a different red back deck of cards, okay? So that when you flash, it doesn't look that obvious, okay? It wouldn't catch much attention if you do a riffle shuffle. Maybe people can be able to see the bottom card is a blue card, and it's gonna cause you to fail the trick, okay? So that's a little tip on doing the trick. But if you're really confident with your shuffles and your handling, you can use a blue deck of cards, as I did in the performance. Okay, so now you're gonna place the card that has a different back on the bottom, okay? And if you want, you can take out the Ace of Clubs from this deck, okay? So now you can tell the spectator that the card is being touched by them. It's gonna change the back, okay? And it doesn't change back to normal. So you couldn't be able to find another Ace of Clubs here, because you've touched the Ace of Clubs and it has changed into a blue back card, okay? So that's just the way of performing it. So now you can put you put the card that's got a different back on the bottom, and now you're gonna do some shuffles. I would like to do the riffle shuffle on the table so that it does not flash like that, okay? It does not flash, but if you're confident with your riffle shuffle in hand, you can be able to shuffle it in your hand. And if you want to learn the riffle shuffle, I'll put the tutorial video link in the description down below, okay? So basically, if you don't want to flash the bottom card, you can dribble through, you can riffle through the bottom few cards faster, okay? So that it doesn't stay too long, so that the spectator couldn't be able to see the bottom card, okay? So now you have to maintain the card on the bottom, okay? And this is another way of doing it, is the overhand shuffle. And you can find the tutorial of this shuffle in the video in the description down below, okay? And now you have maintained the card in the bottom, and now you let the spectator pick a card just by touching it, okay? So let's say they touch this one, and in the performance, it looks like this. Take the card and put it on top. But this is the bottom card. And how to do it. Now you have to, when you spread the cards out, you can do a little setup, okay? This is how it looks from the bottom. You can use, there's two ways of doing it. You can use your middle finger to buckle the card, okay? To buckle the cards like this. So it kind of bends a little bit, okay? And now, when it bends up, you extend your fingers, and the friction in between your fingers and the card is gonna make the card pop out, okay? So, here's how to do it. It's almost the same as doing a bottom deal, okay? So now, this is how to do it. The first way, you can use your middle finger and ring finger, pinky at the same time, buckle, push. Okay, and you definitely don't want to push it out that much. Okay, so without the top card blocking the view, this is how it looks like. Okay, the first method. You use your middle finger, other fingers, buckle, push, and again, buckle, push. And this is how it looks like, okay? And the other method is that you put your middle finger right here so that you could be able to block the way. This is the way that I prefer to do, okay? You push down, you buckle the cards with your ring finger and your pinky, like this, and push it out. Like that, okay? So that your middle finger could be able to block its way so it lines up with the deck, okay? And now, again, ring finger, pinky, buckle, push, extend, okay? And now, if you're just doing this, it's gonna be obvious. So we're gonna have some cover to it so that the spectator wouldn't see that you're doing this move, okay? So now you're gonna spread through the cards, and at the same time, you do the move, buckle, push. And so when they pick this card right here, you can be able to hide. You can be able to hide the card that you want them to select, okay? So this is the card. So this is the situation here, okay? This blue card is right behind them, okay? So do it again, spread, buckle, push. And from the top, you couldn't be able to see that I'm moving. Okay, spread, buckle, push. Okay? And here's a little tip. If they pick the cards right here, it does not matter, okay? It's nearly a perfect situation. But if they pick a card like right here, you want to spread the cards out like this, okay? So that it blocks the bottom card right there, okay? And now, the rest of the trick is simple. You can just turn your left hand palm down and grab this card, put it on top on the deck, and use your thumb to pull it and place the rest of the deck back on the bottom. So that's it. Again, spread, buckle, push. So let's say they pick this one. So you spread until you can use your middle finger to feel that these two cards are lined up. Okay, these two cards are lined up. And now you turn your left hand palm down, pull the card out, back on top, back on the bottom, okay? So with speed, you can do it like this. Now I'm gonna have you select a card. So let's say they select this card, okay? And here's the card that you selected. And hopefully this is the card. This is the blue card. Okay, and when the reveal can do whatever way you would like to do it. Okay, so I like to put it on top and spread so they can be able to see that the whole deck is red. Because if you don't draw attention to the back color of the deck, they wouldn't like focus on it, because the trick doesn't really happen with the back of the deck. Okay, so this is how I would like to do it. I spread it out and place the blue card right on top of the red deck to create a little bit of contrast right here. And so that's basically it. That is the trick. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below in the comment section. And if you want more magic content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.